to the goddess temple palace with me, the queen mother goddess opulence Ra, enter, taking you on a sacred journey with me. I'd like to think they all are sacred. But this got the thoughts of and the expectation of finding something magical as I walk the land, of which I have access to, and I am grateful. After having a few nights of frost, below zero, nope, that's not true, below 32, freezing, below zero, this would really be extraordinary. To see this rose that chose to come forth now. And what I got from this is, only you know when it's time for you to bloom, to become more than you were. Sometimes dormancy is exactly what you require. I had noticed that a lot of my bulbs, which are light bulb went on, bulbs that plants grow from, flowers grow from, hadn't come up this year, and I wondered why. I don't take them out of the ground, but I'm looking at some thinking maybe I will take them out. Maybe on a rainy day when the ground is very soft and easy for me to access them, to see what happens next year, but that only means I have to come back and replant them. So with that said, back to the rose and the fact that she came forth under those conditions. Reminds me of me. I knew she was reflecting me, but even me saying that, my journey has been one of many paths and many challenges and what could be described as obstacles to overcome. There is a story about, I think it's called Desert Rose, or I was reflecting Desert Rose. Let's call this a Desert Rose. But I think there's some stories regarding that. Flowers that bloom, and I'm sure they exist. It's happening here. Could I be the first? This is happening to, somehow I think it's happened in other places under those climate situations where things bloom out of seeming barrenness. And challenges. The lotus flower comes to me and she opens up her petals for me to see more and more that is within me as I reflect on this beauty. Let me see. I'm going to cut her open. Well, from her leaf, I'm going to cut her. Look at that eye. Hi. It's like she's got an eyeball. I love it. I see the eyeball inside. Oh, how magnificent the lips of her. I was trying to keep from showing the rust there, but that's a valuable piece of material to me that will come in handy soon enough. As I said, this is country living and being resourceful, period. Whether you live in the country, the city, another country, knowing how to be resourceful is major importance. Doesn't matter how much you have or have not. My resourcefulness came to me through not having and learning how to. I've got a book coming out soon, soon, soon. So, you're going to learn a lot from me from that perspective of the benefits of I'm not telling you not to have what your heart desires, but until you do, and each day, each year, each millennium, it could change. So you should be seeking something more, that you are resourceful. I've enjoyed this chat with you all today. You're at the Goddess Temple Palace with the Queen Mother Goddess, Opulence Ra Enter. And she's in the palace garden, which is pretty vast. Look at that inside of her. I'm going to leave her out here for another day, I think, before I cut her and bring her in. My December rose. She says she likes it out here. It's warm today, and it's warm. It was warm yesterday, and I think I saw her first. She popped her head out. Namaste, beloveds. My audience, thank you for granting me an audience. And for being my audience. Here, now, and then, later. Hotepu, Ashe. Magnificence is the journey called you. One love, one love. To me, I speak, and to you, I send the energies of the earth, Mother Nature, nectar. Wow. Yes, cancel.